On the left, I have a Maircle S3 Pro. On the right, I have a Dreametech T10. And we are going to do, for the very first time, a hair wrap test. So I have a huge ball of my wife's hair. Her hair is over 2 feet long, and amazing that that big giant ball of hair doesn't weigh over 2 grams. It weighs just a little less than 2 grams. So I'm going to figure out some type of fair way to manipulate and lay out this hair, and we're going to do some hair wrap tests. And the reason these two machines were picked is because both of them have combs, like little fingers in their brush rolls, that supposedly mitigates hair wrap. So let's see just how well they do. And we are going to run both of them at their medium speed. Both of them have 3 speeds each, so obviously probably higher airflow will probably pick up and distribute the hair differently, but we have to start somewhere, so we're going to start with their medium power levels first. I've decided on 1/2 of 1 gram, that's 0.50 grams for each machine. Now, I'm not going to go and pick it up like this. Neither am I going to go and somehow try to figure out some unrealistic way to make things like straight spaghetti noodles, so to speak, because that's just not very realistic, unless maybe you're in a hair salon, and I'm not in a hair salon. So I want to go and just kind of generally spread it out and be as even as possible, because that's pretty much how we pick up hair on carpet and bare floor anyway. First up, the Dreametech T10. And of course, all the filters were blown out. The brush roll has been completely de-haired. And also keep in mind that this test doesn't have anything to do with how quickly it picks the hair up. It's whether or not it's wrapped around the brush roll in the end. So here we go. Medium speed. So that picked everything up fairly quickly. Remember, my wife's hair is 2 feet long. So it's going to pick up quickly. So what do we have? Ooh! So there is a big pile of hair wrap. So how about we measure that? All right, let's see what it weighs. All right, here's the scale, and I'll go ahead and pull it off. And get everything back in the measuring tray. Okay, that's everything out of there. We get all the hairs in there. So we started out with 0.5 and we ended up with 0.09. So 0.41 went in the bin, which is right over here. Easy to hit that button. So let's see what comes out. Well, it's kind of wrapped around in there. Hope you can see that. And there's a nice little pile. So just want to show you the difference. This is what made it into the bin versus this is what made it wrapped around the brush roll. So it literally got about 0.41 grams and left 0.09 grams wrapped around the brush roll. Now it's time for the Maircle. Same amount of hair spread out over the same area. So we have the same hair density, as it were. All right, I can see some hair wrap. The question is how much does it weigh? All right, what we're looking for is 0.09 grams or less. So there's the wrap. Let's pull it off, see what it weighs. Oh, I can just slide this off. Well, mostly. All right, let's see what we got. Try to get it all in there. Remember, a higher number is worse because that's more accumulation on the brush roll. And I don't see anything else tucked in anywhere else. Nope. So for the Maircle, we're at, oh, that's weird, 0.18 grams. So compared to the Dreametech, it leaves twice as much hair on the brush roll. And if we take a look at what's in the bin, let's see how well that comes out. Okay, so that's what made it into the bin. Yep, that's everything. And there you go. And the winner by a factor of 2 to 1 is the Dreametech T10. So take a close look at the fingers here, where they are and their length, versus on the Maircle, where they are and their length. So goes across the entire brush roll width, but they're shorter. Goes across just the inlet, just basically the airflow and suction opening, and they're much longer. Now, I know as well as anybody that 2-foot-long hair is an extreme torture test. That's not really very realistic. And if this were to be a same test, probably with like, say, 12-inch or 6-inch hair, that both of these machines would probably score perfect. But in this case, for this particular 2-foot-long torture test, the Dreametech T10 literally outdid the Maircle S3 Pro by a factor of 2 to 1 as far as remaining hair wrap on the brush rolls. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.